on Restaurant Startup. Two small eateries want to grow their business by opening a second location. All they're missing is the money. A veteran chef ready for his big break.
I don't want to be grinding along in my one little place. I want to take the next leap.
A young entrepreneur looking to launch an empire.
We are ready to capitalize on our momentum because our food hasn't hit.
With hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line, will one of them earn an investment from Joe or Tim? Joe Bastianich owns a portfolio of 30 restaurants, along with Italy, a high-end Italian market. Tim Love is a celebrity chef with 6 award-winning restaurants and a retail empire. They're both looking for the next food visionary, and they're willing to put their money where their mouth is. Each week, Joe and Tim will give one team $7,500 and 36 hours to turn this empty space into their dream restaurant and open their doors to the public. If one or both like what they see, they'll offer to bankroll the business with their own money. It's Joe and Tim's cash, and they call the shots.
What you pitched me was bull.
Will they make an offer together?
It's the sweetheart deal of a lifetime.
Will they fight for the deal?
The deals are not that different. It's just mine's better. Mine's more intelligent.
Oh boy. Or will they both walk away from the table?
Tell me when you're ready to talk serious.
This is Restaurant Startup. First up, Whitney Werner and John Berkey, two old pals from LA who've got big plans for their little gourmet deli.
My name is Whitney Werner, and I'm the chef owner of Roast Deli and Market. My partner is John Berkey, and we are here to take Roast Deli and Market to a new level and open Roast Mega Sliders.
Whitney and I have been friends for 45 years. I helped Whit open Roast Deli and Market about 2 years ago.
Besides sliders and sandwiches and salads, we're really well known at Roast for our great, healthy roasted foods. It was so well received. John kept saying, Whit, this is going crazy. And that's when I thought, let's take the best part of this and make it something that we can duplicate and go worldwide. Roast Mega Sliders is a quick serve restaurant where you're able to get an artisan burger the way you want it.
I'm bringing money, I'm bringing my expertise. This is Whit's chance.
I want to create that empire and leave a legacy for my son Stone. I'm Whitney Werner.
And I'm John Berkey, and we are Roast Mega Sliders, America's next quick service empire.
I own Roast Deli and Market in Los Angeles, California, and our patrons tell us that we've got the best French dip in town. But I want to take a little portion of our menu and turn it into Roast Mega Sliders. We take the meats, the sides, and we oven roast them at high heat. And what you get to do, sort of like a Chipotle format, is top your slider as you go. You get to pick exactly what you want. Even our sides are roasted too. Brussels sprouts, French fries, yam fries, everything is roasted. I've had the ability to look into the future of cuisine and see what's next, what's new, and kind of beat people to the punch. I was the first chef using liquid nitrogen to cook with in Los Angeles.
That is a dubious distinction.
I was about to say.
I think the future of quick serve fast food is Roast Mega Sliders.
I'm willing to put up $50,000 to help Chef Whitney be America's first slider king. Whit will make me money, so I'm in, skin in the game.
Nice. Joe and Tim, we're asking for $500,000 for 25% of the new venture.
You know what? Let's start with the food, because it was food first anyway.
Okay,
So
let's do that. Here you go, gentlemen.
it looks delicious. I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
It is delicious.
The salad is the lamb patty. It has a touch of garlic, parsley, and tomato paste. That's it.
In the burger.
In the burger.
Talk to me about the turkey sliders.
I buy all fresh, free-range, whole turkey breast. I'm gonna tell you the secret.
Oh, great. I've been waiting for my whole life for this. You tell me the secret. Shut. Listen. What's the secret?
No, really, the secret to a great turkey burger is brine your turkey first.
Are you kidding me? Did you just?
We're gonna brine the turkey.
Is there brining?
I know, look, I
How'd
know.
you come up with that?
Oh, chef, the brining white meats I know is an old thing. But who thought of brining the turkey and then grinding it? It gives an added softness to the burger.
It's actually very good. It's
Thank you.
soft, it's not dry,
Well,
it's flavorful.
It's good.
What's the food cost on this?
Everything is running between 27 to 30%.
How much do you sell this for?
$6.
I think there's some good ideas here.
But ultimately, this is a QSR burger concept where you don't fry and you don't grill.
Correct.
I mean, I have burger joints. I always feel like at some point, the burger's gonna be outplayed.
I don't see that there's anybody else out there doing this concept.
Give me your culinary background.
I graduated culinary school 30 years ago. I opened the Ritz-Carlton in Laguna Beach, then went on, opened a couple Hiltons.
So all hotel, you ever worked in an independent restaurant?
I ran Whitney's at the Beach for 13 years. And after bringing it from a $200,000 a year operation to $3 million, I got bought out. I took a piece of the action and rolled the dice, and up came Roast Deli and Market.
Gotcha.
John, what do you do?
I'm an investor.
That's it. So you should be sitting with us here. You could come and join us on this side.
I'd be happy to. I'm just
John, listen, John has been there for me my entire life. You know, when I was a little undercapitalized, he helped me out for the first year, got him paid back.
I love that.
You at least got one friend. That's always positive.
I own 22 properties, so I'm going to help with the design.
Speaking of design, let's talk about the logo. Is it you, John?
No, actually, I wanted to change a couple things about it.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I'd like to see some color. I think black and white is classy, but a little bit blah.
So I walk into Roast, what does it look like?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the
deli, right?
That's the deli market right there.
How much did it cost you to build this one?
About 150.
And how much do you do a year?
Half a million.
Have $500,000 in gross. What do you bring to the bottom line then?
Close to 100 grand. But I only got like 8 seats.
I like the look. Actually, I hated the logo when I saw it, but looking at it up there,
Let's
I
get
like
up
it.
there.
Explain your current business to me, because it's kind of like the foundation for the future, right?
Okay, what I did was I took your basic deli,
Right.
and I cook everything fresh. Brisket, short ribs, wild salmon, wild tuna.
So you're cooking whole cuts of meat and then putting them on a slicer and making sandwiches with them.
That's correct.
What's the price point there?
I charge $14 for a sandwich.
So way more expensive than this stuff.
yeah,
Bigger, too.
yeah. I mean, you're talking about a deli sandwich.
Yeah.
Are you willing to consider throwing equity in the original business in the game?
Yes, sir.
Because my instinct is that the slider thing is okay, but the idea of roasting meats in ovens and rotisseries and then slicing them to order, that seems special to me.
I don't really ever like to agree with Joe, but he's right about that. I'd like to see you expand on more sliced roasted meats and some really delicious sides. That's really what's gonna make your concept sing.
I would like to take the next leap. I don't want to be grinding along in my one little place. I want to take a leap.
I appreciate the openness, and that will make this decision even more difficult to make. So thank you very much.
Good luck.
You got it. Thank you.
Next up, Tim Mays, Karen Bauermeister, and Nick Bartholomew. 3 friends from Omaha looking to take their high-end diner to even greater heights.
Overeasy Omaha is a breakfast and lunch restaurant with the first ever chef-driven drive-thru in America. We integrated the drive-thru so that we could double the business income. The potential for Joe and Tim to invest means so much to Overeasy. We've worked in 80-hour weeks, we've put in the all-nighters, and now it's time to turn the corner.
Nick is an amazing, creative guy, and if it wasn't for him, Overeasy wouldn't be here. We even have a couple that drives an hour and a half just to eat the biscuits and gravy once a week.
Overeasy is cultivating the diversity of the food scene in Omaha, and I think Omaha is fully embracing it.
The next logical step for us is definitely a second location. We really see the potential for Overeasy to be a regional franchise and the next big restaurant concept.
Hi, I'm Chef Tim Mays.
I'm Karen Bauermeister.
And I'm Nick Bartholomew, and we are Overeasy Omaha, the kind of charming eatery you've seen in days past with a contemporary kick. The first ever chef-driven drive-thru in America.
Nice.
We like to cook breakfast the way it should be cooked. So we use local product as much as possible, and we cook everything from scratch.
We service over 22,000 customers in West Omaha, and the response to our restaurant has been amazing.
We are ready to capitalize on our momentum, and we want to open in our second location in the next 5 months.
So,
That's it?
So we are asking for $310,000 for 30% equity in our business to open our second location and start heading towards regional franchising.
What distinguishes you from your classic diner?
Our food has an opinion.
I like the fact that you said our food has an opinion.
Yes, sir.
As you know, restaurants without opinions are?
Diners.
That's right. What do you do?
I'm the general manager. I managed one of Omaha's most popular breakfast restaurants for 7 years, and that's where I met Nick. He asked me actually 3 times before I actually said yes to be a part of Overeasy.
I think it's time to try the food.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Tell me about this one.
That's our vegetarian option for biscuits and gravy. So I make a mirepoix with mushrooms and build a gravy with the roux and add milk and everything.
Very rich. Has tons of flavor. And the other one
Is our baked egg boat with a side of hash browns.
Tell me about these.
That's our version of the hash browns. So we basically deconstructed it really, mixed in bacon, cheese, caramelized onions, rolled it up, breaded and fried them.
These are great.
Yeah, I like them because they're crispy.
That was the idea. It had to travel.
What does the egg boat sell for on the menu?
$7.99.
And how much does this cost you?
$2.23.
Still 25% food cost.
Yeah.
And what's the food cost on the biscuits and gravy?
86 cents.
What do you sell for?
$9.99, and it's our #1 seller.
Holy hell. I want to get into that.
Wrong business.
You should, and if I invest in you, I'll help you do this. You should create a branded egg. I mean, you see branded eggs a little bit like in the Whole Foods of the world and stuff like that.
How about you and I just get in the egg business?
We could get into branded eggs. These are not branded, these eggs. These are just like regular.
These are from the farmer's market.
from here.
Yes, sir.
Do you do any baked eggs?
You know, we don't. I mean, the baked eggs that we do is kind of, we do a quiche.
Now I'm interested. I want to be in the egg business.
Yes.
I really believe that people want to eat breakfast all day. I think you add dinner, and I think you serve eggs all day, basically.
Like that.
Okay, you ready? Here's a test.
Yes, sir.
Pass it to your most important employee.
I'll take the
I
credit.
only broke one.
That's not even broken.
Did you break?
I could still make it over easy.
All right. So you own Overeasy outright?
Yes, sir. We got an SBA bank loan for $204,000.
Okay.
You paid any of that back yet?
We pay about $3,900 a month on our
Is that
loan.
going good? You got the cash flow to cover the debt?
Yeah.
Solid?
Really solid.
Any money left over after you pay the bank back?
You know, not yet.
You have $200,000 in debt that you're just paying the debt service on, not making any money. You need to really double your sales in the location that you're at.
Yes, sir.
And you feel all this is going to happen because lightning's about to strike or what?
We know that we have a lot more growth potential, and we haven't started tapping that yet since we're so young.
Let's talk about the financials of the new restaurant, if you don't mind.
For our second location, we're looking to put it in the heart of a bustling center of Omaha. We're looking to net $169,000 a year.
On sales of what? Gross
A
sales?
million.
You're gonna do a million.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Our food cost is 28.6%.
Right.
Our labor cost is 42.1%.
How is that?
Pastry girls come in at midnight and make Pop-Tarts handmade.
How much you sell those Pop-Tarts for?
$2.50.
What do you think this is, like a 3-star restaurant in France?
People
Right.
buy our
We need to
Pop-Tarts
hear- we
like
need to-
crazy.
Of course they buy your Pop-Tarts because you're spending like so much labor making them all night,
But
and
that's
then you
what we
sell them for
started with.
$2.50.
Now we're streamlining things. We know the recipes. It was just a big learning curve.
Oh my God.
So you want to add more labor, more rent. Are people like raving about Overeasy? How's the reviews? What?
To make the noise that we've made in the area that we've made it, I promise you isn't a feat in of itself.
You say you're going to gross $1 million.
Yes, sir.
What does it cost to build it?
About $200,000 again, I would say.
What's the extra $110,000 go? The debt service on the first place.
Yes, sir.
So you're choking on cash flow. Here's what I think. You've tapped on an area that I think is very, very interesting. Your food cost is inherently low because of the type of menu items that you serve.
That being said, you are wanting to do a second location without really proving the first location, but sometimes putting the cart before the horse. But there's a lot of opportunity I think you really hadn't tapped into, which if I invest in you, there's a lot of things I can do to really help you out and improve your business.
It's interesting. I'd like to go to Omaha one day.
We'd love to have you.
So we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. All right, guys, we're gonna pick one of you to bring your concept to the public. Joe and I will give you $7,500 and 36 hours to take your restaurant from a concept to a reality. We'll see you in action, and then we'll decide that either one of us will invest, both of us will invest, or neither will invest in your second location. Overeasy, you guys have a very opinionated breakfast restaurant, which I think is very cool. However, you haven't proven the concept to be viable, and I'm just not real sure it's gonna be great when you open up the second one.
Roast, deli and market, think that Whitney, you have a significant background in restaurants. You've cooked for a long time, and your food is very, very good. But at the end of the day, it's another burger concept. And maybe roasted meats and vegetables is really where you're best suited at. But, you're asking me to take a big risk. This is real, and the money's real, and our investment's real.
Unfortunately, we can only pick one team.
This is not going to be an easy decision.